Ah, Ireland, where the weather forecast is partly rain with 100% chance of more rain. Today we're winding through the lush green hills of Connemara National Park, where even the sheep look like they own real estate. Connemara National Park is Ireland's wild, windswept masterpiece. 50 square miles of mountains, bogs, heaths, and more shades of green than Sherwin-Williams could ever name. The park is also home to Ireland's Connemara Ponies. Sturdy little horses with windswept manes straight out of a shampoo rag. Rain or shine, and mostly rain, Connemara feels like we're stepping into a living postcard, raw, rugged, and utterly Irish. Come along as we head to Kylemore Abbey. And there it is, straight out of a fairy tale, Kylemore Abbey. Enjoying in the rain, Kylemore Abbey. Yes. Come along for the journey. Kylemore Abbey was built in the 1860s by Mitchell Henry, a wealthy doctor-turned-industrialist, as a romantic gift for his wife Margaret. Imagine saying, "Honey, here's a castle with 33 bedrooms, a ballroom, and a walled garden the size of 6 football fields." No pressure, guys. Sadly, tragedy struck when Margaret died young while traveling in Egypt. Heartbroken, Henry built the Gothic Church in her memory, a tiny cathedral often called a cathedral in miniature. The abbey later passed to the Benedictine nuns in 1920, who turned it into a school and spiritual retreat, preserving its beauty for all of us soggy tourists. Today, visitors can explore the Victorian Walled Gardens, peek into the abbey's restored rooms, and of course refuel at the Kylemore Kitchen, where hearty Irish soups and brown bread await. Connemara pony is Ireland's pride on four legs, hardy, graceful, and perfectly adapted to the rugged Connemara landscape. Bred for centuries in the wild west of Ireland, these ponies are known for their sure-footedness, strength, and gentle temperament. Legend has it that they may have descended from horses that swam ashore after the Spanish Armada shipwrecks of 1588, mixing with native stock to create the resilient breed we see today. Connemara stand around 13 to 15 hands high, with flowing manes and coats ranging from gray to dun to bay and chestnut. Farmers once relied on them for hauling turf and farm work, but today they shine in show jumping, dressage, and as beloved family ponies. At Kylemore Abbey, you'll often see them grazing peacefully against the backdrop of misty mountains. Living symbols of Connemara's wild beauty and Ireland's enduring bond between the land, legend, and horse. Kylemore Abbey isn't just a stop. It's a story whispered through the misty hills of Connemara. What began as a grand romantic gesture, built by Mitchell Henry for his beloved wife Margaret, turned into a tale of heartbreak when she passed away far too young. Yet out of the sorrow came resilience. Benedictine nuns fleeing war in Belgium found sanctuary here, turning the castle into a place of peace, prayer, and learning. Today, the Abbey stands as both a monument to love and a beacon of faith, rising gracefully above the mirrored lake. History, heartbreak, and hope, all in one view. Sláinte. And say goodbye to Kylemore Abbey. And to Galway.
You got big horns. There you guys go. Want some more? You kind of look like a unicorn.
Welcome to Galway, Ireland's bohemian capital of music, history, and a suspiciously high number of pubs. Join us as we walk along the River Corrib on the Riverside Soundwalk towards the Galway Cathedral. Galway Cathedral, completed in 1965, making it one of the youngest great stone cathedrals in Europe. With its massive dome, mosaics, and stained glass, it feels like stepping into something both ancient and modern at once. Built on a jail site, the cathedral stands on the old Galway City Jail grounds, giving a whole new meaning to repentance. Its design mixes Renaissance, Romanesque, and Gothic styles with a little modern flair. It's like Ireland's architectural greatest hits album, a cathedral of music. Famous for its acoustics, it regularly hosts concerts and choral performances that echo magnificently under the Great Dome. The Spanish Arch, built in 1584 as part of the city's fortifications. Despite its name, no actual Spaniards were harmed or housed in its construction. It mostly served as a handy gateway to the river, and today it's the perfect backdrop for buskers and selfie hunters alike. As evening falls, Galway transforms, and I'm getting thirsty. Let's check out Galway. Stepping into a pub here, you'll find fiddles and voices raised in song, sometimes all at once. Decided to stop in at M. Fitzgerald's, a pub with character, history, and a touch of modern flair. Nestled in the Latin Quarter, the pub retains one of Galway's old medieval walls through its interior, melding tradition with contemporary gastro-bar feel. M. Fitzgerald's is more than just a pub. It's where Galway's heart beats the loudest, and I become the thirstiest. Guinness flows, the crack is mighty, and suddenly you realize you're exactly where you're meant to be. Sláinte. Thanks for watching.